Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the City of English podcast, your favorite place to grow your English and grow yourself at the same time. I'm Jason.
And I'm Anna. And Jason, I need to tell you something right now. I almost didn't come to the studio today.
What? You, Miss Let's Be Consistent, Jason? You almost didn't come?
I know. Listen, my morning was a total disaster.
Okay. Tell me everything.
So, my alarm went off at 6:15. I looked at it and said out loud, I'm done. I quit today.
Powerful. Very powerful first sentence of the day.
Then I went to make tea. The water took too long to boil, maybe 3 minutes, and I was like, that's it. I quit tea.
You quit tea. Anna, that's basically quitting life in Bangladesh.
I know. I took one sip and immediately said, okay, I unquit tea.
So you quit quitting tea. Beautiful.
And then the rickshaw driver took a slightly longer road and my brain said, fine, I quit going outside. I'll just live in this rickshaw forever.
Anna, you are so dramatic in the morning.
I really am. But on the way here, I realized something. I don't actually quit. I just talk like I want to quit every time something small goes wrong.
And honestly, I think many of us do exactly that. We say, I quit, but we still keep going.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is special. It's your morning motivation, something soft and warm you can listen to before your day really starts, when your eyes are open but your energy is still sleeping.
Maybe you're making breakfast right now. Maybe you're on a bus or CNG. Maybe you're sitting on your bed, curtains still closed, phone in hand.
If that's you, hi, we're right here with you.
And maybe you already feel a little tired. Tired of studying and not seeing results. Tired of feeling like you're always behind. Tired of starting and stopping.
If you still pressed play today, that is genuinely strong. Don't underestimate that.
Today, we're not going to shout, work harder, do more at you. We just want to walk next to you for a little while, talk about not giving up on yourself, and help you take one small step instead of quitting at every corner.
And don't worry, this is a B1 level episode, so if you're intermediate, this is perfect for you.
Yes, B1 level. And if you're A2, you can still listen. If some parts feel difficult, that's completely okay. You can always listen again and you will catch more the second time. That's how learning works.
Your only job right now is simple. Relax, listen, and let the English and the ideas move through you. You don't have to understand every single word, you just have to stay with us.
And if you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode, subscribe to the City of English, and share it with one friend who is also learning English.
Every like, every comment, every share. It really helps more learners find us, and we genuinely love reading your comments.
Actually, you can answer a simple question in the comments right now. Where are you listening from? And what part of the day is it for you? Morning, afternoon, or late at night? And what are you doing while you listen?
Later in this episode, we'll also have our word tour section, where we take powerful words and expressions from today's topic and explain them in a simple, clear way. So you don't just hear the words, you really understand them, and you can start using them in your own life.
But first, let's get into the conversation. And maybe you're listening today so you don't become like me every morning, deciding to quit at every small thing. Hey, listen to Anna, not her 6 a.m. brain. Okay, let's take a breath. You're here. You're not done yet.
Let's talk about how small positive habits can slowly but really change the way you feel.
Let's jump in. So Anna, when you hear the word success, what picture comes to your mind first? Be honest.
Honestly, my first picture is a big stage, bright lights, a huge crowd clapping, someone famous giving a speech with a microphone.
Same here. Or maybe a big apartment in Gulshan, a brand new car, a huge number in the bank account.
Right? Many people think of success as something big and loud. Big job, big money, big life, big announcement.
But the more I think about it, the more I feel something different. Most of the time, real success is actually very quiet.
Quiet?
Yes, quiet. Success is often just this. You don't stop. You keep going when it's boring, when it's slow, when nobody's clapping for you.
I really agree with that. I once had a student. She wasn't the fastest learner. She wasn't the star of the class, but she was relentless.
Relentless. That means she never stopped, right? She kept going again and again no matter what.
Exactly. Every single day, she sent me a short English voice note, just 30 seconds. Sometimes she was exhausted after work. Sometimes she had a really hard day, but she still did it.
Wow. And what about the other students?
Some of them started with so much excitement. Big messages like, "Teacher, I will study 2 hours every day." But after 1 week, their effort became very half-hearted.
Half-hearted. That's when you do something but your heart isn't really in it, right? Like maybe 30% effort.
Exactly. They practiced only when they felt like it, only when they had time, only when it was convenient.
And what happened after 30 days?
That relentless student, she sounded completely different. Her voice was more confident, more relaxed. She still made mistakes, of course, but she wasn't scared of them anymore.
I love that. So she didn't become some Hollywood star or win a big competition. She just became the person who didn't stop.
Yes, that was her success. And for our listeners, your success can start exactly like that. Not big and dramatic, just, I don't stop like others quit. I keep walking.
And maybe you listening right now already have that quality. You pressed play today. You didn't quit. You're here. And we are genuinely proud of you for that.
Okay, so we say keep walking, but sometimes the road looks impossibly long.
True. When you think about your big dream, good English, a new career, passing an important exam, moving abroad, it feels like a massive mountain. You stand at the bottom, look up, and think, this is impossible.
I remember when I first started learning to type fast in English. I wanted to reach 60 words per minute. For some people, easy. For me, it felt like typing 6,000 words per minute was easier.
Same energy. I remember that feeling exactly.
But someone told me something very simple. They said, "Anna, this mountain is not one giant rock. It's made of many, many small rocks."
Oh, I love that image.
So instead of thinking, I need to reach C1 level, I thought, today I just learned 5 new words. Tomorrow I listen to 1 conversation. Next week I speak for 2 minutes without stopping.
You don't jump from 0 to fluent in one day, and I think it's exactly the same with English. You see B2 level or IELTS 7.0, and it feels like a wall you can never climb.
But that wall is not one thing. It's made of many small things. 1 new word, 1 short conversation, 1 podcast episode, like this one.
That student with the voice notes, her mountain was speaking without fear, but each voice note was just 1 small rock.
Exactly. And she made 1 very important decision. Her daily voice note was non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. That means you don't discuss it, you don't negotiate, you don't cancel it, you just do it, like brushing your teeth.
Right. You don't wake up and think, should I brush my teeth today? Let me consider my options. No, you just do it.
So maybe someone listening right now can choose just 1 non-negotiable step. Just 1.
For example, every morning I will listen to 10 minutes of English, non-negotiable. Or every night before sleeping, I will write 2 sentences about my day in English.
The mountain is big, but it is built from these tiny, non-negotiable steps. And you don't have to climb the whole mountain today. You just have to take your 1 step today.
Okay, so we have the steps, but there is another big part of this, and that is our attitude.
Yes, and sometimes life is genuinely not fair.
Oh, absolutely. Your teacher isn't helpful. Your family says, "Why are you wasting time on English?" Your boss gives you extra work. Your internet stops working right when you sit down to study.
And sometimes really painful things happen. You lose a job, you get sick, someone you trusted hurts you. That pain is real. We're not saying it isn't.
Right, and in those moments, it's so easy to say, "Poor me. Everything is against me. Why even try?"
But when we stay in that place for too long, we end up on the fence.
On the fence means we're not fully choosing anything. We're not moving forward, but we're also not fully giving up. We're just stuck in the middle.
We complain, we feel sorry for ourselves, we scroll endlessly, we hope something changes by itself, but we don't move.
And there's one big question in that moment. Do I say, "I can't because of them," or do I say, "Okay, this is hard, but what can I do right now?"
Yes, and if we're really honest, sometimes we also self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage, that's when we actually hurt our own progress. We stand in our own way.
Like, you say I really want to improve my English, but then you spend 3 hours every evening watching random videos and never practice speaking or writing.
Or you say, I'll start properly on Saturday, and then Saturday comes and you say, next Saturday, every week. Self-sabotage.
I did this with vocabulary building for months. I had a beautiful notebook, different colors, sections, a whole system, but I never actually opened it to study. So you had a relentless notebook, but a very half-hearted student.
Exactly. But the truth is, life makes the road. There will be difficult parts, easy parts, some holes, some beautiful views, and we're the ones who choose where we stop walking.
We choose, am I a victim of this situation or am I the captain of my life?
Maybe not every single moment, but in many small moments, we have more power than we usually think we do. Okay, Jason, let's talk about something nobody enjoys talking about. Discomfort.
Ah, yes, the fun part.
Our brain absolutely loves comfort. Phone in hand, same YouTube channels, same routine, same snacks, same apps.
And comfort feels genuinely good, let's be honest. Sitting with a cup of tea, a good drama on screen, a soft pillow, that feels amazing.
But your future self, stronger you, more confident you, more capable you, that version lives just outside your comfort zone.
Right. When you speak English in front of real people for the first time, it feels like an uphill battle.
Uphill battle. That means it feels extremely difficult, like you're trying to run up a very steep hill.
Your face gets hot, your brain goes completely blank, your heart beats fast. Everything inside you says, say nothing, just smile and nod.
Or starting something completely new, a new course, a new skill, a new habit. At 25, 30, 40, it feels too late. Everyone else seems to already know everything.
But it's not too late. It just feels uncomfortable. And uncomfortable is not the same as impossible.
We need one sentence living inside our head. Uncomfortable now, stronger later.
And when that lazy, tired voice shows up and says, why try? Just stay here. Just scroll a little more.
Sometimes we have to look at ourselves and say, hey, snap out of it.
Snap out of it. That means stop this negative mood quickly. Wake up. Come back to yourself.
We're not saying rest isn't important. Rest is very important. But don't let comfort always win. Don't let the sofa make every decision for you.
Because growth doesn't feel like a warm blanket. Growth feels like a cold shower. At first, no, why? But then you feel more awake, more alive, more like yourself.
Maybe this episode right now is your small cold shower today. And if it is, we're right here with you. You're not alone in that feeling.
There's one idea I keep coming back to, and I think it's one of the most important things we'll say today.
What is it?
You can always begin again.
Yes, so many people say, I failed before. That's it. I'm just someone who quits. That's who I am.
Or I stopped practicing English for a year. It's over. My chance is gone.
But that's not the truth. That's just an old story you've been carrying, and old stories can be replaced.
Sometimes life gives us a wake-up call.
A wake-up call, that's a strong moment or event that shakes you and says, hey, you need to change now.
Maybe a big exam result that disappoints you. Maybe your boss speaks in English and you can't follow. Maybe someone younger than you speaks confidently and you feel left behind.
A wake-up call hurts, but it can also be a gift because it's telling you now is the time to flip the script.
Flip the script. That means change the usual story. Take the pen and write something different.
Old script, I always give up. New script, I used to give up, but now I'm learning to stay.
Old script, I'm bad at English. New script, English is hard for me, but I'm not running away from it this time.
Old script, it's too late for me. New script, I'm starting now. Late is still better than never.
Your life is like a notebook. You can turn the page. You don't have to keep writing the same story just because you started it.
And the beautiful part, your new story can begin with a very, very small first sentence.
Maybe that sentence is today's 10 minutes of English practice. Or maybe it's just a decision. I'm not done with myself yet.
And that decision lives inside something very important and very boring.
Tiny daily choices.
Yes, the boring magic. Big change doesn't come from one big miracle moment. It comes from many small, boring, consistent decisions.
You read one page in English today. You learn 3 new words. You listen to one podcast episode, like this one.
In the moment, it looks like nothing. Your brain says, this is too small, this doesn't matter. But after 90 days, it's not small anymore. It's huge.
The problem is many of us fall into a rut.
Fall into a rut. That means you're stuck in the same boring, unhelpful routine. Nothing new, nothing growing, just repeating.
Wake up, class or work, come home, phone, sleep, repeat. And we think, one day I'll change, one day I'll be serious. But one day never comes by itself.
So we want to give you one tiny practical mission, something very small but real.
Here it is. Today, record a 20-second voice note in English about your day. Just 20 seconds.
Or if you don't like hearing your own voice, write 3 sentences about how you feel right now. Just 3 sentences.
You can keep it private, you can send it to a friend, you can post it in the comments, but do it today.
And if your brain says, that's too small, that doesn't count, remember, mountains are made of tiny rocks.
And your future English is made of tiny, boring, beautiful actions.
And there's one last part, silence.
Yes, today our minds are constantly noisy. Notifications, messages, news, reels. Our brain almost never gets quiet time.
But when you walk for 10 minutes with no phone or sit quietly by the window, something interesting starts to happen.
Your real voice comes back. Not Instagram's voice, not your teacher's voice, not what your family expects. Your own voice.
And that quiet voice asks honest, important questions.
Things like, if I keep going exactly like this for the next 3 years, will I be proud of myself?
Or why did I stop doing the things that made me feel alive and growing?
Or what is one small change my future self will genuinely thank me for?
That voice is not always comfortable. Sometimes it makes you feel a little sad, a little restless, but it's honest, and that honest voice is your friend. It doesn't want to attack you, it wants to guide you.
So maybe after this episode, go for a short walk with no phone, or sit by the window and just look outside for 10 minutes.
Let your thoughts come. Don't push them away. Just listen to yourself.
And then make one small decision. I will keep walking. I will not stop at this point.
Slow is okay. Tired is okay. Confused is okay. But the only thing that truly stops your story is stopping altogether.
And we really, really don't want you to stop, in your English and in your life.
All right, my friend, time for Word Tour, our little vocabulary walk. We'll take a slow, calm walk through the important words and phrases from today, so they stay in your English and in your heart. You can repeat after us if you like. You can repeat after me, relentless.
Next word, half-hearted. If you do something half-heartedly, you don't give your full energy. You're doing it, but you're not really in it.
For example, he made a half-hearted attempt to study, but checked his phone every 5 minutes. Or, I gave a half-hearted smile because I was exhausted.
Half-hearted. Your body is there, but your heart is somewhere else. Repeat, half-hearted.
Next, non-negotiable. If something is non-negotiable, you will not change it. It's a firm rule for yourself.
For example, my morning English practice is non-negotiable. I do it every day. Or for her, calling her mother on Sunday is non-negotiable.
Repeat, non-negotiable.
Okay, Jason, let's talk about something nobody enjoys talking about. Discomfort. Next phrase, on the fence. When you are on the fence, you haven't decided yet. You're not saying yes, not saying no. You're just in the middle.
For example, I'm on the fence about taking the IELTS exam this year. Or, he was on the fence about whether to apply for the job.
On the fence. Still thinking, still deciding. Repeat. On the fence.
Next, snap out of it. This means stop your negative mood quickly. wake up, come back to the present.
For example, I was overthinking everything. My friend said, hey, snap out of it and just start. Or, after feeling sorry for myself all morning, I finally snapped out of it.
It's a little strong, so we usually say it to close friends or to ourselves. Repeat, snap out of it.
Next phrase, push through. To push through means to continue even when it's hard, even when you want to stop.
For example, I was so tired, but I pushed through and finished the lesson. Or, she pushed through the nervousness and spoke English in the meeting.
You feel the wall, but you move your whole body through it. Repeat, push through.
Next, burnout. Burnout is not just one tired day. It's a deep, heavy exhaustion that comes from too much stress or pressure for too long.
For example, after studying for months without any rest, he completely burnt out. Or, if you never take breaks, you can get burnout even from things you love.
Burnout is your mind and body saying, please, I need to stop. Repeat, burnout.
Next phrase, spiral. Here, spiral means your thoughts or feelings go down and down, getting worse and worse.
For example, I made one small mistake in English and started to spiral. I'm terrible, I'll never improve. Or, when I don't sleep enough, I spiral into anxiety very quickly.
Spiral, falling in circles, deeper into a dark mood. Repeat, spiral.
Next phrase, turn a corner. When you turn a corner, things start to get better after a difficult period.
For example, the first 2 months were so hard, but now my English is really turning a corner. Or, after a difficult year, she finally felt she was turning a corner.
It's like walking on a dark street, and then you turn a corner and suddenly see light ahead. Repeat, turn a corner.
And the last one, show up. To show up means you arrive, you are present, you actually do the thing you said you would do.
For example, you showed up today and pressed play. That is already a win. Or, a good friend shows up for you when things are hard, not just when things are easy.
Seriously, even if you're sitting there in your pajamas, half awake, with tea in hand, you still pressed play. That means something real.
You could have scrolled, but you chose to be here instead. That says a lot about you.
So, before we go, tell us in the comments, where are you listening from and what time of day is it for you right now? Morning, afternoon, or late at night?
We love imagining your little corner of the world. Maybe you're in Dhaka traffic. Maybe you're in your room before class. Maybe you're taking a break from work. Wherever you are, share it with us.
And remember this, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep walking. Even the smallest steps count.
If this episode gave you a little push today, please like this video, subscribe to the City of English, and share it with one friend who also needs some gentle motivation this morning.
You can also come back to this episode tomorrow morning. Make it your little start-the-day routine with us.
We are really, truly proud of you for staying with us till the very end.
This is Jason.
And this is Anna.
And you've been listening to the City of English podcast. See you next time. Bye.